Everwinter City shall never...
Raise your spirits! Just give it up!
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
How'd you sleep? Today marks the end of our Victory Zone journey. We'll need all the energy we can get. Great! Let's do this! Great Mine, here we come!
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is
The Great Mine's just down here. The IPC should have the venue all sorted by now. Ready? All right then, let's go get our ticket to the championship! Isn't that Topaz's support squad?
Just as expected.
We knew you'd turn up here sooner or later. Come to challenge the final championship contender?
I knew we missed something yesterday. Turns out I was right. We forgot to teach you guys a lesson.
Oh, it's all your fault making us look bad in front of the director. But since you're here,
We'll be taking back what's ours!
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Also, does Miss Topaz even approve of your so-called support squad?
ugh. Well, since you asked so nicely,
But don't think we'll be taking it easy on you!
Yikes. Enough already. Don't make a spectacle.
that sounds like...
Director Topaz!
Making a mess wherever you go. I should have disbanded this support squad months ago.
The Director Topaz, we're sorry.
We messed up!
If apologies were enough, there'd be no need for a talent motivation department, would there? I received a report about your misdeeds. I may have to include the results in your performance reviews.
Oh no.
As for you two, Wilder has informed me of your situation with the Ether Spirit. I've spoken to Miss Asta. She proposed that the two of you should decide what to do with the Ether Spirit. Her only requirement is that you keep her updated.
So it's up to us? But Miss Asta is their owner.
You should take this opportunity to enjoy the rest of the tournament. No need to rush to a decision now.
Oh, looks like they think so too. Miss Topaz, what brings you here? Do you also play Aetherium Wars?
Correct, but I haven't come here to challenge a championship contender. As the title holder of last year's championship, I've earned a place in this year's final. But my visit here today is purely to discuss matters with the event sponsor. There's been a lot of buzz lately about an elite player who's been making waves in the gaming community. I want to discuss the situation with Mr. Giovanni. You're too kind. Compared to Mr. Giovanni, I'm practically a novice.
So, who exactly is this elite player?
I'm afraid I can't reveal that. Mr. Giovanni specifically reminded me to keep some surprises in store for you.
Tell me about it. Dealing with a masked fool is exhausting.
Hey, don't lose heart. I'm rooting for you all the way. As a fellow player, I can still give you some good advice, like how the mechanisms in this victory zone work, for example. Take a look. Simply follow this path, and you'll eventually bump into the guide for this victory zone. If you need any information, your best bet is to talk to the guide. Unfortunately, I've got a few other matters to attend to right now, but I wish you both the best of luck.
The guide Miss Topaz mentioned could have important information for us. Let's go find him. guide?
Boop, boop, boop. Player credentials validated. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Great Mind Victory Zone. Hello, hello. I'm happy to assist. Allow me to introduce the puzzles for the Great Mind Victory Zone. A group of unidentified IPC workers, who call themselves the Topaz Support Squad, have taken over the Victory Zone, causing numerous problems for players. You must operate automaton spiders to trigger an explosion in their vicinity and disperse these disruptive people. Please be aware that if you approach the targets head-on, they are highly likely to cause damage to the automaton spiders. Thus, it is imperative that you detonate the automaton spiders behind your targets. To clarify, the explosion is purely optical and poses no physical threat.
What does Director Topaz think about us having to take on her support squad?
In response to your question, I am currently retrieving the relevant audio recording.
You guys have caused me nothing but trouble. It's time for you to make amends by proving yourselves in the Victory Zone!
Sometimes you just have to laugh at the absurdity of it all.
This concludes instructions. If you are ready, please follow me to the first detonation location.
Hey, the guide is on the move! Let's keep up!
That support squad member is directly facing us. We must find a way of moving around him without being seen. Please, follow me. Multiple dispersible targets detected ahead, granting operation access to Automaton Spider. Access granted. Please take control of the Automaton Spider and trigger an explosion to disperse the disruptive workers. Warning: if you approach the targets head-on, they are highly likely to cause damage to the Automaton Spider. Task completion. Satisfactory. Maintain forward progression.
Sounds like we did it! Let's press on!
Multiple dispersible targets detected ahead. Granting operation access to Automaton Spider. Access granted. Please take control of the Automaton Spider and trigger an explosion to disperse the disruptive workers. Be aware, Automaton Spiders may only be used once. Trigger explosions when targets are grouped closely together.